Alright then, another day. Where we left off, we just started constructing this, and we also conquered this province, which we will core once CE recalculates, which happens every 5 years or so. It's the dawn of the 15th century, and China's still under civil war. With some honestly awful looking borders. Oh well, that's just how civil war is. So, which provinces have unrest? No, I mean, which provinces have less nobles? 4 of them. Negative 30, negative 29.2, negative... That's going to be gone in 3 years. I refuse to grant this privilege. Because I can handle the consequences of doing so. Nope, still can't reach Beijing. Okay. Or, well, the North Chinese node. Because it's not called Beijing, is it? It's called Huanghe Basin. Wait, this is part of the Western Siberia node? Okay, that's just weird. Yeah, another thing to note, the game actually runs a bit more smoothly if you zoom it very far out. Probably because it doesn't have to deal with all the fog of war and whatnot and all the graphics. Additionally, you get a nice view of the rest of the world, as far as you can see. Although this vision will expand as I continue to play, as I learn more from nearby countries. Honestly, the prestige is more valuable. An insult! How dare they? It doesn't actually matter that much. Unless it's scoring full. And then I actually usually just laugh at it and say, I can't wait to eventually get to the point where I destroy you completely and utterly. Of course, by that point I usually forget about it. So... Rejoice! CE is recalculated. And it's decent enough. In fact, autonomy would be around 63%. Assuming circumstances don't change after the... well, after separatism is gone. Actually, I am starting to get money from Setu. Heck, my total is 0.1 per month, and I'm only a little more than getting only a little more than 1% of the income. So you can tell how much this is. It's actually quite a lot. If I can get it down all the way, I'd be making, well, almost a ducat every month just from that one province. Now that I think about it, I wonder which provinces were actually hit. There it is. So plus 10 base, and then plus 10 from the noble privileges. And it's just this. So, nope. Nah, that's just the normal previously. So it had almost no impact, except maybe... Really, I don't see anything. Oh, they like me less. I need positive prestige. I do kind of wish it would decay faster. Yoshimi is this minor. Basically worthless. The other ally is Arakawa. Ah, these guys. They've been drawing so long now, I mean. I wonder if they've actually stopped by now. I don't plan on going to war that anytime soon. That's 94 ducats. Wow. That is a lot of money. Alright, so next thing I should invest into. It might take a little while to update. Currently it's 4.64 goods produced. I'll try to remember that number. I'll come back. About a year or so. Anyway, the next planned thing to build is a warehouse in Setu. Oh, I call it by the province name, not by the city name. Because I see Setu more often, and certainly should be an easier name than Owosaka. Monetary reforms. Oh no, not this one. I hate this event. Really? This one? At least it's not as bad as in vanilla. Please don't kill my stability. Okay, current stat points are at 156.3. And now? Ah, I didn't lose anything. Fine. I need to get them more loyal so that I can go ahead and demote the greater nobles. I just hope an event will just give me some prestige. Just to make it so that I can get to positive a little bit faster. I can estimate what their centralization is using the liberty, desire, and subjects. So 2.7, 27.2 centralization. I'm using the natural unrest to get the third significant figure. The value of liberty desire is plus 8.16%, which is, I would say, triple. Or, well, 3/10 technically. Let's say, I just want to make sure of that, so 3 times 0.02 is 0.06. 3 times 0.7 is 2.1, and 3 times, yeah, so triple. So if I divide by 3 and multiply by 10 by the liberty desire I get from the centralization, which sadly is only to the first significant figure in this image, but it's, well, from here, but it's still good enough for me to calculate it. How do they have more centralization than I do? Oh. Well, that times 3 is... no, times 10 divided by 3. So 81 divided by 3 is 27. Okay, almost exactly the same amount I have. How much corruption are we dealing with? Huh. There's a lot of greater noble corruption. Yeah. I mean, if stability gets high enough, basically if I check and the point value is above 200, then I will actually go ahead and grab, well, remove some greater noble privileges, because with a lot of stat points, it's very likely that rather soon I would stab up again, or whatever issues there is. Probably should actually fabricate a claim right now before the spy network disappears again. Yet again. Although I probably should just wait for the black to disappear. There we go. This one would be the easiest to conquer. This one would actually have some level of value. Because while food is important in order to make sure that the cities actually grow, it's cities that are the source of wealth. And that's extremely important. Because without these cities, there's only so far you can go. Again, as a reminder to everyone watching, if I seem a little bit slow acting at times, it's because I usually have my focus on something else. Our rightful lands in Mamasaka sits underneath the rule of our liege. This is an unseemly situation. He will only be cast further under their shadow. This cannot be allowed. We must have our rightful land back. This is funny because I think I'm actually more powerful than they are, at least when it comes to development. Or, well, not that much more. I should rephrase, yeah. Okay. I'm actually weaker by 1 point out of 100 and almost 150, so... Request it! Outrage! I forgot there was a prestige cost. There is some hilarity though when you're, playing as, say, Korea. You've done conquering you're done conquering, and then you request a province for Ming because you're a tributary state, and they actually accept. That's when it's hilarious. Okay, it's gone back to normal. All it really has done is slow down the institution spread for a few months, as well as sped up the movement towards the equilibrium point. And all except for maybe a couple provinces that were already really close to the equilibrium point before the education level dropped. Honestly, it probably came just from me conquering a new province. Since the, I guess, costs for education and court level, I think those are based on development. Though, of course, as I said before, I'm not 100% sure on that. Again, take almost anything I say with a grain of salt. Something else I just noticed. Separatism also affects the production and tax efficiency of a province, equal to the number of years of separatism, and manpower is affected by double the number of years of separatism. Sailors are completely unaffected because why change something like that? Trade power is similarly affected, as well as trade value. Well, I mean, trade power is affected by years of separatism, equal. Well, similarly, the years of separatism. Trade value is reduced by half the years of separatism. Well, half a percentage point for every year of separatism. Probably should say it like that. Oh well. My original city is almost there. And my somehow ridiculously high rural development province. Turmoil. Oh, that's not great. Oh well, that stuff should decay relatively quickly. The current long-term plan of conquest. Although it depends on how you define long-term, because for the moment, long-term I will define as you know, next 50 years or so, would be to mostly unify the home region. I'll probably leave this island alone for the most part. Probably try to get this much land. Maybe a bit of this and this as well. This is an ally, so I don't really care. Besides, they would help me in a war against the Shogun. This is a Shogun. Probably not a good idea to try to declare war on them. For, well, obvious reasons. At least not yet. I'd like to take my time. I'll probably do it right when I need to get Diplotech. In order to maximize... It seems the most cost effective. Wait as long as possible to get the institution, which minimizes costs, because more provinces, especially the ones that are more valuable in dev or anything else, will have the institution instead of just having partially and, having to pay the full price for it. Aw, they're no longer a valid rival? Sad. Youch. It's gonna be a while before separatism decides to decay enough for me to get something out of this province. Although for now I am getting a lot, so... Or well, maybe not a lot, but a decent amount. More money! Who cares about army morale? At least at the moment I don't. I don't plan on going to war, so... Meh. You know what? Sure then. Let's provoke one of the worst privileges. I probably should check to see what exactly they do. Just to be sure. Provoke expansions of autonomy. I need as much money as I can. And it will reduce their influence, which makes it easier to control. Oh, that's good. I won't lose any staff from that. Guaranteed. Warehouse, which should be next month. Or in 2 months from now. Though then again, as long as it's above 4.1, it will certainly be enough. Because Paradox truncates its numbers. Which is absolutely amazing. And I think I left the fort on. Well, that explains why I have... oh well. Still is only 0.25 ducats per month. Which is 3 ducats in a year. I've wasted 18 ducats so far. Yay. Because I still have over 3.5 years to make up this amount of money, which is honestly enough. I think I can get that. Well, with 4... let's just round down and truncate to 4 ducats. I would need about 88. That's not including Tosa, which is worth 15. Okay, so let's just say 72. It will be more than 72, but not by much. Or at least not by an amazing amount. It will be, so 72. 72 divided by 4 is 19. And that's less than 2 years. So assuming nothing serious happens with my finances, it should be fine. Trade power will be immediately affected by the warehouse. Production power will take some time. Same with open gravity. Which reminds me, I'm producing 7.77 goods of Chinaware. Heavenly. Anyway, 5-6 ducats in the treasury left. I guess I'll just do 1 more month of that. Call it quits for now. I'll choose a privilege to revoke tomorrow, if I don't forget about it. I just need to save the game. And end the recording. And until tomorrow. Probably. I'm never 100% sure. Anyway.